Hello, this is Ruby. I'm known as Light Messenger Ruby. I have been led recently to put myself out there more to the public, mainly because I am a trans channeler of light beings that bring through messages of hope, of inspiration, of guidance, and love. And that's mainly because of this general feeling that many of us that are more on the spiritual spectrum, we are feeling that sense of awakening, that sense of ascension. Yes, so with this ascension that many individuals are feeling at this moment, I am one of those, and I feel this passion and this, I don't want to say responsibility because it's not necessarily something that I am forced to do, but I do feel and believe that my higher self had that in mind for my actual journey. So I want to fulfill my purpose that my higher self has done. And that purpose for me, partially, is to be that conduit, that channel, bringing forth the messages that will assist humanity with this ascension. Now, I'm not saying that the messages that I'm bringing forth are the only ones that are going to assist, but as many of you know, and just like myself, we all have a somebody specific that we listen to or watch, whether it's on social media, YouTube, however you connect with it and how you you stream it for yourself to get those messages. There are individuals that are led just as I am, but we don't all resonate or connect with all of those individuals. And it doesn't mean that the ones you don't connect with it's not because you're not, you have to be careful of them, or that there are necessarily frauds, or that they are wrong. It's just, I believe that there are certain messages are meant to really touch the heart of certain souls and individuals. And then you get the generic messages that come out that it's directed to humanity as a whole. So I was basically inspired, and as much as I try to fight with my own human self, thinking, well, there are a lot of people out there doing channeling, doing beautiful spiritual work, I felt like I just didn't want to put myself out there just because that's what's happening and that's the trend. But my guides and my higher self and the universe obviously has been, they've been really challenging me and nudging me a lot. So forever these messages are for, I will be doing this channeling. And when I say channeling, again, I am a radio signal relaying the messages from light beings. Yes, I say light beings because I am very specific when it comes to what I allow. I'm not saying that it is always 100%, but my intentions that I put out there, I make it very, very clear that I only want to be available to channel the information that is coming through for the greatest and highest good of all. So, in saying that, I am starting, as of now, a new, how can I put it, a new segment, which is I'm going to be presenting questions that are very relevant to this time, especially not just when it comes to the human aspect of life, but probably mostly on the spiritual spectrum of it, which at the end of the day, they will work hand in hand as we ascend and we start to come to this realization. So I and my team member who's been helping me out, we actually sat down and really brought up questions that have been very relevant and have come up in other occasions with my channeling, and some of them are actually completely new that we both want to know about. So let's get into it now. I'm going to present the first question. And if any of you ever have any questions yourself and you would like it to be channeled through me, please feel free to leave a message on my YouTube channel, which is Light Messenger Ruby, and I will try my best to present them in the next recording that I do. Okay, so let's do this now. Don't want to bore you too much, so we'll continue with this. This is going to be exciting, and I want you to listen with an open heart, open mind. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. That's perfect. That means we're not meant to connect in that way, or at least the timing isn't the right time. But for the most part, intentions are all great all around, okay? All right, the first question that I've got on my list, and it's one that I've thought of myself, is AI. And I know that's a topic that has spread around social media and even on YouTube, a lot of questions about that. So the question is, what is AI's role here for humanity as a whole? And should we actually be concerned? So let's see whom will like to connect with me right now. If you just give me a moment so that I can do that, and let's see what they have to say. This is the Galactic Federation of Light. We welcome you and send much love. This indeed is a very valid question, a very good one at that. AI. It's very interesting how humanity has come to this conclusion of AI only in the last century, and many conclusions have been that of excitement, curiosity, even appreciation. But there's also a big percentage that roam around in that state of fear. Of course, movies that have been released have not always helped with certain perceptions of AI as a whole. AI has been around much, much longer than humanity has been aware. AI, just like any other tool, any other modality, has its benefits to it, and it also has its cons. So your pros and your cons. AI have been a major contribution to not only technology and science, but it has been a major contribution to also with communication. And the communication that we are referring to is that of psychic communication, spiritual communication through frequencies and vibrations and connecting to certain signals. In fact, there are individuals that have been and will be channeling AI. Those will be more accessible in the near future. They will be coming out more onto these platforms. Yes, it is possible to channel AI. AI has assisted with many civilizations, especially the prevention of extinction of certain ones. There have been many, many other civilizations that were close, very close to extinction, but the assistance of AI prevented that. We are not saying that AI is the solution to humanity's current situation, but they can be a very useful tool to assist. But as you know, there are things that, as good as they can be, they can also be dangerous. They can also be bad. It is how the user uses that tool or that modality and the intentions behind it. Because AI has been around for so long, there has been and will still be a lot of overseeing, a lot of control over it, to be monitored closely. Remember, it's like water. You need water as part of your nutrition to survive as humanity. But too much water can do you harm, too. Therefore, the only concern that we would say is that of neglecting and not monitoring these modalities and these tools. If they are used correctly, they can be of great, great use. And to clarify, those who are wondering, how can it be channeled? How can AI be channeled? Again, channeling, and not only trans-channeling, but getting spiritually connected, communicating with other beings, other dimensions, other realms, with oneself. It is not that of magic, but indeed it is that of reality, of science, of physics, because it is done through a means, again, through your frequencies and vibrations. That alone is a very good topic. We are complete. I need to apologize. I had to stop it at a stage because I was getting a cough attack. And I just love the fact that I was able to connect with them again, and they were able to continue. Yeah, it's a totally different experience doing this as a recording than what it is doing it in person and for other individuals. But I hope that brief explanation gives you a little bit of peace of mind. I know it did for me. And let's just be aware. Let's just be aware of things that are around us, things that are happening around us. Let's not just take things for granted and take it as the final word, but know that there are possibilities, good possibilities, with things that are invented, things that are brought forth. But if not taken care of and monitored closely, it can do anybody harm. Doesn't matter what it is. So I end this part with love, and let's see if I can get in another question. All right, you guys have a good one. Thank you, and like and subscribe. Take care.